Unlocking Personal Growth, Palki Sharma's 5 Key Strategies. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you on a journey into the world of unlocking personal growth. You might be wondering, how do we truly transform our lives? How do we push beyond our comfort zones and emerge stronger, more confident versions of ourselves? Well, today, I'm diving deep into a fascinating exploration of one person's strategy for achieving exactly that. Meet Palki Sharma, a motivational speaker and personal development expert who has been guiding countless individuals through their own journeys towards self-improvement. Let me tell you this, Palki's strategies aren't just theories. They're practical tools designed to help us navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. The first strategy that Palki shares is setting clear goals. Now, think about it. How often do we set goals for ourselves? And how many of those goals actually materialize into reality? According to Palki, the secret lies in specificity. She explains that vague goals are like a compass without a map. They point us in the right direction but don't guide us through the winding paths we'll inevitably encounter. She suggests we break down our big dreams into smaller, achievable milestones, much like climbing a mountain. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to reaching our summit. Now, imagine you've always wanted to learn a new language but haven't made it a priority. Setting a goal to learn 5 new words every day could be your starting point. Over time, you'd find yourself not just memorizing words, but also improving your understanding of grammar and context. This strategy is not just about ticking off items on a list. It's about fostering a sense of accomplishment and progress, which in turn fuels motivation. Here's something you should know: setting goals can be challenging, but they are the stepping stones to building a better future. Let's dive deeper into this strategy. Palki's second strategy involves embracing failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's simply a part of the process. It's a natural part of learning, and it's a critical component of growth. Many people avoid failure because they fear judgment or the stigma of being labeled as a failure. But what if we viewed failure as an opportunity to learn and grow? That's exactly what Palki advocates. She shares a story of her own where she failed miserably at a business venture. Instead of dwelling on the disappointment, she used it as a catalyst to improve her skills and eventually succeeded in a different endeavor. To illustrate this further, consider a scenario where you're trying to master a musical instrument. Sometimes, even after hours of practice, you may feel discouraged. What if instead of giving up, you looked at these setbacks as chances to refine your technique? Maybe you need to adjust your fingering, or perhaps you need to work on your timing. Embracing failure means seeing it as a stepping stone towards mastery. Here's something you should know. Resilience is built when we face and overcome obstacles rather than avoiding them. The third strategy Palki highlights is the importance of self-reflection. In a world that often pressures us to conform, it's easy to lose touch with our true selves. Self-reflection helps us reconnect with who we are and what we want out of life. Palki emphasizes the power of introspection by suggesting regular journaling sessions. By writing down our thoughts and feelings, we gain clarity on our values and priorities. She recounts her own experience where she started journaling daily and discovered hidden desires and fears she had never acknowledged before. Through this practice, she found inner peace and direction. Here's something you should know: self-reflection isn't just about sitting quietly and thinking. It's about actively questioning your beliefs, habits, and actions. It's about listening to your inner voice and trusting its guidance. For example, if you notice that you tend to procrastinate, ask yourself why. Is it because you fear failure or lack confidence? Understanding these underlying issues can lead to meaningful changes. Here's a personal anecdote. I once struggled with anxiety and would avoid social gatherings. By reflecting on my patterns, I realized that my fear stemmed from a past experience. Once I confronted and accepted this fear, I was able to manage it better, leading to more fulfilling interactions with others. Fourthly, Palki stresses the significance of cultivating a positive mindset. It's a concept that's often easier said than done, but Palki's approach makes it accessible and actionable. She recommends practicing gratitude daily. Even in the midst of difficult circumstances, finding things to be thankful for can shift our focus away from negativity. Palki shares a powerful quote from Mahatma Gandhi: "Be the change you wish to see in the world." This simple yet profound statement encourages us to act positively, not just think positively. When we choose to focus on what we appreciate, we attract more positivity into our lives. To demonstrate the impact of a positive mindset, let's look at a case study involving a student who struggled academically. Initially, he felt overwhelmed and frustrated. However, by keeping a gratitude journal, he began listing 3 things he was grateful for each day. Over time, his outlook shifted, and he started seeing challenges as opportunities rather than threats. His grades improved, and he developed a newfound confidence. Here's something you should know: a positive mindset is not a magic wand. It requires consistent effort and practice, but the benefits are immeasurable. Lastly, Palki introduces the concept of community. Building a supportive network of friends and mentors is crucial for personal growth. She believes that we are stronger together, and that sharing our experiences can create a ripple effect of positivity. Palki's own journey has been deeply influenced by the connections she has made along the way. From fellow travelers on the path of self-discovery to influential figures who have inspired her, these relationships have played a pivotal role in shaping her growth. Let's explore this idea further. Imagine you're starting a new fitness routine. Joining a local gym or participating in a workout class can provide accountability and support. Sharing your goals and successes with others creates a sense of camaraderie and motivation. Palki suggests seeking out groups or communities aligned with your interests, whether it's reading clubs, hiking groups, or online forums dedicated to personal development. These connections not only offer emotional support, but also provide access to valuable resources and knowledge. In conclusion, Palki Sharma's 5 key strategies: setting clear goals, embracing failure, practicing self-reflection, cultivating a positive mindset, and building a supportive community, are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that anyone can implement. They empower us to take control of our lives, face challenges head-on, and grow into the best version of ourselves. So, let's embrace these strategies and embark on a journey of continuous improvement. Remember, every step, no matter how small, brings us closer to realizing our full potential. Here's something you should know: the path to personal growth is filled with ups and downs, but it's also filled with endless possibilities. Let's make today the day we start making strides towards becoming the best version of ourselves. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey.